Let's take a look at an app called Pocket Phonics, the Basic Edition. This is a beginning reading app that works on writing, hearing, and identifying sounds individually and to form words. So this is what you'll see when you go into the App Store. Notice that this is the Basic Edition that we're looking at. We're going to open it up. I have set up 3 profiles already on my app. If you were looking to set up a profile, you would go to Adult, and in the Adult, you have the option to add a new child. You can look at different features of your account. If you do want to change settings, it is going to make you prove that you're an adult by doing a multiplication fact. And then I can go in and look at these profiles and change and adjust them. Okay, so let's go into the first profile. Obviously, you can see my stars are filled in because I have already played around with this lesson. But basically, if I want to start at the beginning, I'm just going to click the play button.
Say.
So it's going to ask the child to say a sound, and then it's going to ask them to write it. And notice it gives us a prompt. So if I write it correctly, it's going to be happy with me. I'm going to get some coins.
Say.
Now let's say I am going to make an error. So I go off to the side. It's not going to let me. So listen, it's going to make a sound. So it gives me that auditory feedback and shows me the correct way to do it. So now when I do it correctly, it's happy with me. If I make an error, I get the error correction again.
Well done.
All right. So once I do it correctly, they reinforce me. They're happy with me. Now they're going to start actually working on the sounds. So they want me to pick the correct sound.
Right. Say.
Okay, so we're going to move through this relatively quickly. Now, if I make an error, so you maybe heard this, it said to. If you don't push right away, it's going to repeat it. If I do the wrong one,
Try again.
Notice these guys down here, they get frowny faces, and I get that kind of wah noise to give me the auditory feedback. Notice they change the field size. They take away the letter that I made the error with. If I make another error, they'll take that away. Then when I do the correct sound, they'll bring all the sounds back. Okay, so again, if I make an error, they take it away. So that's a nice feature of this. There is an error correction in it.
Say. Excellent.
So we continue through there. So now if I stop this lesson, I go back out here. When I get to the end of the lesson, if I've made enough errors, it's going to actually tell me that I need to practice that level again. Okay. If I do want to change any settings within a specific profile, I have to be in that profile, and then I can click on the adult button, and then notice I have my specific settings here. So it's going to ask me again to prove that I can get in. Look at all the different features that you have in here. So we have, different options that are going to, the look of the letter. We have, you can pick the dominant hand, the difficulty for the level of writing. So there's a lot of different ways that you can customize this to your child's needs. We're going to go back out to the home, and I'll show you one more feature. So if there is a level that the child has not yet reached mastery for, so they haven't completed all the previous lessons, but you know that this is a level that your child could do, or you want to practice this level, you can always unlock this. Okay, so again, I just have to do my multiplication fact, and then it will unlock and let me do this level. Okay, so there are 12 levels. I want to show you in between each level, there are books. Okay, so there are books available. This is a monthly, annual, or lifetime subscription, so you do have to do an in-app purchase for this on the basic edition. But if you wanted to try that, it again is going to force you to prove this. And notice it has a free trial for 7 days. So if you did want to try it out, you could take a look at it. Just remember to cancel that subscription at the end. All right. So again, a really great app to work on some of those basic phonics skills for your child. Lots of great skills. Notice this is starting to put letter sounds together. Genuinely great app to start working on some of those beginning reading skills. Notice I can go back and forth if I want to practice a previous lesson that I've done. Let's say I realize that, we're reading and there's some struggles with the oo sound. I could come back to this lesson and practice those skills. Hope this is a really great app for you. Lots of great features. You can create multiple profiles. Hopefully this helps your child with their reading skills. Enjoy.